It's all about your hustle radio, baby. We out here. Hold on. It's all about your hustle radio. You already know.
Trying to get in there.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Flawless in the building? It's all about your hustle radio podcast. We got a new host in the building. She can introduce herself. What's your name, baby?
Hi, my name is Kitty Suvoy.
Okay. Tell them where you come from.
I am calling from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. What brings you in the door today, baby?
You know why I'm here? I'm here because word on the street, like fire on the street right now, is saying that you are creating some things going on right now, Mr. Flawless. So I'm here to interview you on your podcast.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You already know.
Let's get it.
Okay, I'm on here and I am going to ask you a few questions. I heard that you got it going on. You like fresh, uncut, you raw. You coming from South Carolina. You went to Florida, to Baltimore, where I met you. Now you're in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh yeah, I do a lot of traveling.
This is less than a year. You really on the move.
Oh yeah, hard work pays off. You gotta get your grind on to get anything. You know, ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why word came in my ear about you.
Oh man, I'm ringing like that in the streets.
Yeah, you're ringing like that in the street. So I'm here to interview you because you already know that you're going to be in an upcoming article that I'm doing with Streets Most Famous.
Okay.
So I'm here to find out a couple of things and why this name, Mr. Flawless, is ringing in my ear.
That's what's up. Shout out to all the fans.
That's right. I heard you making moves up in here, so I'm going to move and find out why you're the America's Most Wanted right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, what, Mr. Flawless, what makes you do what you do? What is your background? What got you involved into the rock music?
Man, I always being inspired by the older people, man, that was around me, more like my OGs. I should call them my greats and people who helped raise me. Tupac came up, that's that's my era. My stepdaddy, he put me on, gave my first cassette tape, and let me hear some Tupac music. And I'm like, yeah, he sound like he talking like right now. He's talking real life, and it inspired me. Like, it's cool where people can put their feelings on the track and, actually can hear and express their feelings to the world, and that was real amazing to me. And I just started, I started from the bottom, building my own studio and, recording myself. And here I am now.
Oh man, I can see why you coming in my ear right now. I can see why you fire right now. Started your own studio. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. My grandma bought me my first computer when I was like 13 or something like that. You're young, and I tore some computers too, but I was a computer geek too. I knew how to fix it what I messed up. So, I went in and mastered the program of software and just try to, be the best as I could be. And try to learn along the way as well.
That's what I'm talking about. In these days and age, you got to be a survivor to really get through what's going on. And in the music business, you got to survive because there's a lot of people falling off, but it looks like you're going to stay on top.
Oh yeah, man. You gotta know how to survive in the wilderness with these wolves and these piranhas, man. You gotta stay out, get your money, stay out the way. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you another question, Mr. Flawless. How did you get on Bentley Records? I'm repping your label, Bentley Records, right?
Yeah, I'm here with the records. Been here for most of the year. This year, it'd be like a whole year, like March next 2022. I got on through my podcast actually, All About Your Hustle Radio. People just started reaching out, and like, oh, I like what you're doing, and they want to get on, do interviews, stuff like that. I was like, cool. And I had a couple big CEOs and managers like that of different labels hitting me up and saying, hey, they can push my music further. And I end up with Rags to Riches Records with another manager I had earlier back in the beginning of the year, and they pretty much pushed me taught me the artist development side of it, and I took it, and I pretty much graduated from that label and got pushed on the Bentley Records because they seen something in me. So I took it, and once they gave me my wings to fly, I went out there to try to get it.
That sounds really great, man. You got your wings and you flying high right now. You just making your moves. You making an appearance on all the people's song track. You can feel it just doing you.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, and that's how you got to keep it alive. You're keeping it flowing right now. So I'm gonna ask you this: how long has music been a part of your life?
Oh man,
I realize you said since you were 13, right?
Yeah, well, 14. Yeah, about 14. I had people. All my family is musically inclined. One of my older cousins, he's a producer, has his own studio in his house. Shout out to Kwame Leverett, K Lev. He got a producer track on there on the album called that he produced for me years ago. It's called You Don't Know, You Don't Know. Y'all check that out. And basically, my family played instruments. All of them wrote music. All of them freestyled. All of them was in the studio. Like my older cousins, that was in like my mom and daddy era. They did that back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So they pushed some knowledge on to me and showed me how the right way to do it. And I had a family of a friend in the neighborhood was recording and putting me on as well. I did a song for my family bike club, Philadelphia Travelers. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the days when I was a child. So his name was shout out to Fats. Fat Rat. So it's go way deep. It's history behind this music I've been doing, man. It's in my bloodline, so I ain't got no choice but to do it.
Dang, that's amazing. You got a very talented family. It seems like that's what I'm talking about. Family support, and you just making your moves and stuff like that. It's amazing, right there, Mr. Flawless. Let me ask you another question. If it wasn't for music, where would you be?
I'll probably open up me a couple businesses, man. Like I got my own mechanic business now, and do detailing. But I probably would just take it more into the grind of the hustle, man. Just the making my clothes. I'm trying to get a clothing store right now, making it out of home. But I'm doing personal orders. Whoever y'all want to order, I do a little bit of everything from t-shirts, the masks, the pants, the shirts, lingerie. It's called Flawless Designer Apparel LLC. And y'all can get at me, put your orders in online, or find me online on Google as well. Call me, and we can give you a quote, and we can send it out there to you. Anything that you want.
Ah, man, you're like the jack of all multiple trades.
Oh yeah.
It looks like you just flawless. You have the right name right there.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I always grew up building the team, man, and had people around me that was always doing the same things I was doing. But when I got signed to Bentley Records, I gained a new family, because the same people was on the same wavelength I was, and the same path and the same dreams. Not trying to build a team outside on the street and trying to make knuckleheads learn and tell them to leave the drugs alone or tell them to leave the guns alone or stop doing this and stop doing that. I don't have to keep controlling them. These people already have a passion to do this for themselves. So I try to pave the way for everybody that's in my circle. You feel me?
Yeah, you're making moves and helping others pave the way to help others.
So
that's what you sound like a very inspiring person.
Oh yeah, I have a big heart when it comes to certain things. I was raised in the church, so My hand and my heart lands big to people that's trying to make it, and survive out here and make something of themselves or even build their hustle. I'm here to help build brands. I'm here to build the empire. So you don't have to go back and depend on nobody else. You can go eat and fish for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
that's what
Well,
makes
I'm
me the
glad.
boss. You know.
That natural born leader.
He actually have an old
That's
album
what
I
I'm
was
talking
working on
about.
back in the day. It's called that. I just never distributed it 'cause it's like an unreleased album. Um, but I probably push it out there one of these days. I got so much music, man. I had to pick the best ones to put out there to the world first.
I'm sure they want to listen to what you got to say because it seems like you have a lot of meaning into your lyrics. You putting people on. You're just out there doing the right thing, and that's what we need here in hip hop right now. So I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
How would you describe your style of music?
Man, versatile. Like I'm the type of dude that is just whatever the vibe and the feel of the beat, I'm with the wave of the beat. You got to make you and the beat one, the beat become one. Because music to me is an emotion. It's a vibe. It help people. If people can't feel your music, it's like it's not music to me. It's entertainment. I like to make entertainment. I like to make music. People can feel for years. You know what I'm saying? There's something you hear something from 10 years from now, like, oh man, I feel like you dropped that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I like to make music like that. Not nothing that's gonna play out and has a timeline. I want music that carries with your heart.
To carry with your art, okay.
With your heart, really, your heart.
Through your heart, okay. From the heart, okay. I like that. That sounds really good. You don't used to hear people say that anymore. That's what makes you unique. So that's what I'm saying. I can see why you're fire on the streets right now after listening to you. You seem like you got your head on straight and you know what you want.
Well, I mean, if you can't, some people they use music for an avenue of release. You know what I'm saying? If you can't talk to anybody, then talk to the world. Somebody understand you, somebody will feel you, somebody rocking with you, somebody going through the same things you're going through. It's always something. It might not be your story, but it might be the next person's story. You know what I'm saying? I just live what I see, I live what been through, and I just speak what I know. So and I'm just speaking on real life things I've been through, you know what I'm saying, how I feel about what's going on in the world or what's going on in my life, so I just that's all I know.
So I can seem like you're versatile. You got to feel the music from the heart, and music that others can relate to. I like that. So I'm gonna ask you another question here. How do you put words to paper? What's your creative process like?
I become one with the beat. I vibe with the beat. I listen to how the feeling of the song, what kind of vibe the music has, and because sometimes the music has a heartbeat too. You have to be on one accord of how the music is beating in its own lane, and you have to become a feeling of the instrumental and make the instrumental your heart. You know what I'm saying? And then a guy automatically bring certain things to my mind of the vibe and how I'm feeling with those vibes, and I just come up with masterpieces. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Picasso.
So you bring in and you visualize what you're seeing. Oh, okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. It's good to visualize. Helps you to be able to feel it and know what you're thinking in the visualization. So that's cool right there. So let me ask you, what makes you different from other rappers in the industry?
Say again?
Because I can see the difference. What do you think makes you different from the other rappers in the industry?
I've been waiting a long time and I've been watching a lot of things and I just been paying attention, and it's like I'm always been trying to do something different than the next man anyway. Like I've never been trying to fit in. I never tried to, what I'm saying, copycat nobody else. I always try to be me. I just want the chance for the world to hear what I had to say. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I like that. You're not copycatting anyone, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Just
cause
being your unique self.
yeah, cause everything I come off is on top of my head. How I feel like I want to be like I want to be the first one to do this. I want to be the first one to do that. I don't want to be like I heard this 1,000 times. Let me see if I can flip and remix. No, that ain't never been like that because you don't in the industry to these labels. They're like, okay, everybody doing that. What are you doing different? Like we don't. Why should we sign you when this such and such doing that and such doing this already? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me.
So you're creating your own form of what you are.
Oh, you got to. I mean, you have to build. You have to show them who you are. You know, if you never show the world who you are, then what makes you different than the rest of the world? You know.
Mm-hmm. You have to show the world who you are. Okay. And I'm sure you're doing that right now. I cannot wait until you go into the magazine and I do the article with you. You seem like you're definitely on fire. Your fire is coming up.
Oh yeah,
You come up.
Oh yeah, man. I came a long way by myself, you know what I'm saying? Bringing people with me, and then, I did a certain lot of things by myself, but since I got with a team, and I still got old team members that I've been rocking with from back in the days of old camps, you know what I'm saying? Where I came from back in my hometown, family members, that's still supporting and rocking with me. I still got a couple singles on there, let them know that I still show love and still respect that, you know what I'm saying? But right now, it's Bentley game, it's gonna be a Bentley world. And it's like the Takeover, Move Over magazine that I've been working on for years ago. I had cranked up. I just, took a break on it. But I used the mover, and the mover never left. You know what I'm saying? I always kept the mover, the Takeover, Move Over, like the Pinky and the Brain. What we doing today, Pinky? Trying to take over the world. In that sense, I got my squad together. That's what we trying to do. We trying to take over the whole industry and let them know it's a Bentley world now. We here now. You know what I'm saying? It's Mr. Flawless. Yeah, I'm. You know what I'm saying? I built the empire. Now it's time for the empire to shine and get they shine. I don't want to be the head of the spotlight all the time, but I can be when I get ready. You know what I'm saying? It's depending on you know your position and know how to play your position at any point. Everybody's time coming. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on time lasts forever. So you got to know how to. That's the run with our industry right now. Everybody want to be first and be on top all the time. It ain't your time all the time. Everybody can't be first in the race. You know what I'm saying? But when your time comes, you got to present yourself and be able to have that experience. Excuse my language, show your ass and show the world who you really are, and do it for you and who the ones you love. You know what I'm saying? And who holding you down. So so I just try to keep it real, keep it 1,000, keep it low to everybody that's in my corner, that's holding me down, and my supporters and my fans. Yeah, I let everybody know I love y'all, all my fans, supporters, and even my haters. Y'all keep on doing. Y'all stay running these numbers up. So go ahead, baby. It don't pay me no difference. Just show love when you see me. All right.
Yeah. I like that. So what I want to ask you again, another question is, which artist do you think you would collaborate best with? Do you have any mind, somebody that you would that y'all would be a good match with?
You talking about in the industry already?
Yeah, in the industry, yes.
Right now it's me and my clique. We vibing real nice. We like a Bad Boys or like a UGK going on right now. But far as in the industry, man, this it's a lot of artists that I would love to work with. But I mean, who knows the chemistry and the math that we'll come up with when we get in the booth with any of these artists? So everybody got a different style, different vibe, a different grain, a different cloth they've been cut from, and everybody got a story. So I try to pretty much, just like I say, make my own lane and put as many people on as I can, but I always be the one, you know what I'm saying, to stay the real and positive, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be a legend just like Michael Jackson, just like everybody else, so I want to be here, my name stick here forever, you know what I'm saying? So, they either love or respect it or check it, you know what I'm saying?
So you want your name to stick like Michael Jackson?
Oh yeah, I want to go down in books forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You want to go and be that fire forever. So I'm saying like that, fight on the street saying that you're heading in that direction.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question. Okay. So, where
Oh man, where it's going right now, ain't no telling, man. People getting killed left and right just for over petty beefs and arguments and police, you know what I'm saying, shooting people down and black on black crime and but Black Lives Matter. So I'm just trying to see, man, if it's gonna be depends on how bad the society get, man. Like I hope everybody, you know what I'm saying, come together as one and we can build, you know, and get back to the old industry of coming together in unity and able to come together with labels and make millions of dollars and go and chill and party anywhere in the world or whatever. But it's too many haters, man. Too many people that's jealous and too many people that just don't want to see the next man shine. It's like it's crazy out here. So I just hope, you know what I'm saying, just make my mark in the industry and hope me and my team get on and, you know what I'm saying, be able to go down as legends. And like you know, like the Temptations or whatever. Like I wanted, but I named the stick in the book and let them know that these boys made a mark. You know, these boys came through and showed love. These boys came through and changed the world, you know, and actually made a positive mark and they help other people get through some things, you know what I'm saying, or change their life, you know.
So you want to change the industry back like it was, where it was more free spirit.
Not even free spirit, just a more positive spirit, you know, more of a old music was about love and you know accepting your wrongs and you know how they got the money and how they live in life and doing this. All this industry, all is about right now. This generation is about killing guns and how many women and how many people they done trick and how much money they made, how many people they done rob. Like it ain't the same. It ain't even the same demeanor no more. Like it ain't even music no more. It's like entertainment. What you can do to show somebody, you know, you can do this to get some kind, go viral to make money. That's all it's about. Like what can you do to be different is to make some money. It ain't about how you can make somebody feel anymore or how they feel about it after you drop this song. Is it gonna make them feel positive or negative or down in their life or want to kill themselves, do suicide, or go shoot somebody the next day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about that no more.
Yeah. I understand. It's ain't the same anymore. It's a lot different. So, what artists do you have on your playlist?
Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, some of the you know, 2000 hustlers and OGs like Young Jeezy and you know Ti, things of that nature. Even new artists I like Murray. Like a couple people, man, I'm rocking with, man. That's really speaking. If you ain't speaking real music, I don't really listen to them, man. I just choose J Cole. I like J Cole too. He got real down to earth music, and you know, I just listen to a lot of people that I know. If it ain't real music, I don't listen to. I don't have a preference. I don't have a favorite. I'm in love with real music. You know.
So if you ain't speaking real music, you ain't in it.
If you ain't got a message
All
in your
right.
music, if you ain't got a message in your music where I can relate to this, say, hey, this is real life. I mean, what is the point?
True. That I feel that. All right. So one last question that I have for you, Mr. Wallace, is how can the audience find you? What's your platforms? What can you be found at? How can they reach you and listen to your music and involve with you in your broad?
First they can find me at Mr. Flawless at Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, all the major platforms when it comes to digital marketing, digital stores. Um, Instagram, Mr. Flawless ENT, all about your hustle radio podcast. Um, Pretty much YouTube, Mr. Flawless, or you can go to my channel. My personal channel is Mr. Flawless ENT, and Twitter is Mr. Flawless too. I got a few things, man. You put on Mr. Flawless, pretty much I'll pop up anywhere. You can Google anything will pop up. Mr. Flawless shows, videos, whatever. But just make sure you tune in and stay up on the latest because I'm dropping stuff like every 2 weeks. Me and my camp, man, Bentley Gang, Bentley World. Shout out to Prophet, shout out to K Town, shout out to Royalty Lion, shout out to RBD, the whole Bentley Gang. You already know what time it is. Too Blessed to Be Stressed just dropped yesterday. Y'all go check that out. Prophet just dropped a track called Nighttime. K Time got one on the way called Trust Issues and so on and so on. Royalty Lion got one called Ball Hard. R&BD, Mind of My Own. Like we got so many projects dropping left and right. It's crazy. And it's ridiculous. It's like a 504 boy takeover. So it's like, it's just like things gonna hit you in the head, left and right. You just gotta keep up. You know what I'm saying? And not you're gonna get lost in the sauce. So that's what we doing is take over, move over, and get your ass out the way. We told you one time before, so we gotta tell you again. We ain't asking no more.
I like that. That's why you've been in my ear. You bringing that fire, man. That's what I'm talking about. You repping your team. You repping your moves. You just bringing that fire. So I'm saying that I'm glad that you're gonna be one of the feature artists at SMF Street Most Famous. Word up to Mr. JJ Frederick CEO. So I'm saying that Mr. Flawless will be a featured artist on our magazine for the December issue. Check it out. So I'm looking forward to finishing up this article on you, Mr. Flawless. It's been a pleasure coming on your podcast. Much respect to you. Bentley Records, of course I'm representing SMF, Streets Most Famous. And I gotta tell you, fire on the street saying that you're gonna make your move and you're gonna be hot, Mr. Flawless. And I'm looking forward to seeing that flame.
Oh man, I forgot one more shout out, man. I gotta let y'all know, man. I mean to cut you off. But hey, y'all go get that album up. My dog album, K-Town, Anubis album. It's been out for like a month now. Y'all run them numbers up. Mr. Flawless just dropped the album this month. It's called The Empire, King of All Kings. Y'all Google it. Y'all look me up, man. Yeah, we out here like traffic lights, man. We already know. Bentley gang.
Okay, well, I like to tell your artists that, like I said, I'm representing Street Most Famous. You can hit up on Mr. Street Most Famous on Instagram and other platforms. And I would like to say thank you again, Mr. Flawless, for the opportunity to be on your podcast. And I look forward to working with you and your team and Bentley Records. Shout out and much respect.
Shout out to Street Most Famous.
Thank you. Representing us 100. All right. This has been a pleasure.
I see.
Suvoy and out. And like I said, word on the street, fire on the street that Mr. Flawless, you're going to be famous.
That's what's up, baby. We out here, Bentley gang, baby.
Okay.
Thanks, signing out. Well, I'm going to play this song for y'all before we sign out. We gonna renovate. It's called Streets Don't Love You remix, baby. Streets don't love you, my nigga. Streets don't love you. Hey, streets don't love you, my nigga. I seen a lot of good niggas get caught. That's why I said this loyalty, cause that's what it's all about. Right here, money talk, nigga, bullshit walk. They act real funny, but you ain't doing what they want. When you come express with her, they know that you hold it low. When I'm down, baby, once I thought I know you ain't ghost. Trust issues, that's what hurt me the most. I think about the conversation, need it toast. Everybody wanna ride the boat, but can't keep it up. Everybody wanna cover, they don't wanna pay it up. You a real street niggas, tell them boys, keep that go. Now you looking for your money, cause you gotta go. Niggas streets don't love you, my nigga, listen, that's a paper. It's get paid for science, it's a trade down paper. Living with me like a motherfucker, paper. How my people hold the box, nigga, they ain't making no paper. Streets don't love you, nigga. Streets don't love you, my nigga. Streets don't love you. Streets don't love you, my nigga. How my people supposed to prosper, they ain't making no paper. How my people supposed to prosper, they ain't making no paper. Some want a straight shot, only you with no chasing. Some want a straight shot, only you with no chasing. How my people supposed to prosper, they ain't making no paper. How my people niggas. I had to switch it up, double my game. Put my feet to the paper to my head up. I wanna leave a legacy for my kids. Not make up a sandwich. Life can be a bitch. We get positive and the negative will shit's cold. Now the stay cold, never fold. They know it's just a dream. Shit ain't always as it seems. Listen to this game that I'm putting in your ear. And stay 10 toes down till they catch the drop. They always say this until it never pays off. You gotta know bring the help out and cut it off. Grab that blunt and pull that rap off. Give me a shot, I ain't gon' miss. Ain't no man important enough to this. Give me that last kids, let's get it. Let's do this for the kids. Yeah. OGs right here, they. Shout out to my OGs, everybody out here getting this money, man. Staying loyal, stay down till you come up, baby. It's all about your Hustle Radio podcast. We out of here.